HTML colors define how text, backgrounds, borders, and other elements appear on a web page. Colors in HTML are applied using CSS and can be specified in several standard formats. In HTML and CSS terms, the body element controls the main page area, and applying a white background ensures the page appears clean and bright, with all content displayed on a white surface. The Level 1 header, H1, displays the text HTML color demo in blue, with the color defined using a color name. The heading stands out clearly at the top of the page, visually indicating the title of the HTML color demonstration. A paragraph is styled in red, using a color name, and it displays the text, "This is red text color name." The next paragraph is styled in green, with a color defined using a hex value, and it displays the text, "This is green color hex." It demonstrates how hexadecimal color codes are used in HTML to apply precise color values. The paragraph is styled in red, with the color defined using an RGB value, and it displays the text, "This is red color RGB." It demonstrates how the RGB color model is used in HTML to specify colors using red, green, and blue intensity values. The next paragraph is styled in blue with partial transparency, using an RGBA value, and it displays the text, "This is semi-transparent blue RGBA." The alpha value in RGBA makes the blue color slightly see-through, demonstrating how transparency can be applied to text in HTML. The last paragraph is styled in orange, with the color defined using an HSL value, hue, saturation, lightness, and it displays the text, "This is orange." HSL allows you to control the hue, the color itself, saturation, intensity of the color, and lightness brightness, making it easier to adjust colors intuitively compared to hex or RGB. The div element styled with the following properties: background color, black; text color, white; padding, 10 pixels. The text inside the div will appear white on a black box, with 10 px of space between the text and the edges of the box, making it stand out clearly. This is often used to highlight or separate content visually. The text in the box will read white text on black background. Color matters because it improves readability, usability, and accessibility, helping users easily see and understand content. It also conveys emotions, highlights important elements, and reinforces branding, making a website visually appealing and effective. Browser displays an HTML color demonstration page showing several examples of how colors can be defined in different ways. At the top, there is a header written in blue. Below it, there is red text where the color is defined using a color name. Next, there is green text where the color is defined using a hexadecimal hex value. Another line shows red text again, but this time the color is defined using an RGB value. There is also blue text that appears semi-transparent, created using an RGBA value to include opacity. Following that, there is orange text where the color is defined using an HSL value. Finally, there is white text displayed on a black background with a visible border, styled using developer CSS styling. The div element has the following box model properties applied. Border, a visible outline around the div, separating it from other content. Padding space between the border and the content inside the div, keeping text or elements from touching the edges. Margin bottom, space below the div, separating it from the elements that come after it. Together, these properties control the spacing and layout of the div, making it visually distinct and properly spaced on the page. The span element inside the div is styled with color. The text inside the span has a specific color applied, making it visually stand out. Font weight, the text is made bold, or given a specific weight, emphasizing it within the surrounding text. Since span is in line, These styles affect only the text inside the span without breaking the flow of the paragraph. The first div element on the page contains the text. This is a div. It is a block level text. Being a div, it is a block level element, which means it starts on a new line and stretches to fill the width of its container. The text inside behaves as normal paragraph text, but the div itself acts as a container that can hold other elements or styling. The second div element contains the text. This div contains a span element inside text as a block level element. The div starts on a new line and stretches across the container. Inside this div, there is a span element, which is inline, so it stays within the same line of text. This demonstrates how a div can contain other elements, including inline elements like span, allowing you to style part of the text differently without breaking the block structure. The browser displays a div element with a text. This is a div. It is a block level text, and this div contains a span element inside text. The div is a block level element, so it starts on a new line and takes up the full width available. Inside the div, there is a span element, which is inline, meaning it stays within the line of text and doesn't break the flow. An HTML iframe inline frame is an element used to embed another web page or document inside the current page. In this example, the iframe has its source set to https://www.example.com, which means the content from example.com is loaded and displayed inside the current web page. It has a width of 600 pixels, which defines how wide the embedded content appears on the page. It has a height of 400 pixels, which control the size of the embedded content on the page. It also has a 1-pixel solid black border around it, which defines the boundary of the embedded frame. The browser shows the example domain inside the iframe, loaded from https://www.example.com.